New York, as you look inside of New Era Field in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And the catch good. It's Eifert. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He completes it to Boyd. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. With Charles in the pass. Offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Ready up. 52. General West. Here. Now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Ready,
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The end result, 21 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Matt Milano gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try pressure advantage.
Your team spell.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
50, play.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This complete to Jones. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Jones has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. and the Bengals will get the football back.
Let's go, team. Big series right here.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Got his man. It's Eifert. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Mixon running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gus Edwards, his 1st touchdown of the new season as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even 1st half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, They'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson now to throw again. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now this one complete to Robert Foster, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Caught by Jones. Jones last year led the Bills, 652 receiving yards, 7 touchdowns, more than doubled his production from 2017. Now they're hoping for an even bigger bump this year. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. From the 41, Jackson. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Jackson going to throw again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Jackson will throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Auden Tate, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And the grab by Croft. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Geno Atkins, the Pro Bowler, in there on the stop. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. And that's complete to Croft. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And John Brown's got it complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Lee Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Hauschka with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. 2
yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson. Got his man. It's Eifert. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson, being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. 2nd down and inches. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. A big gain there for the Bills. 30 yards. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Jones has it. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And now the throw hauled in by Green. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the counter, here's McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Jackson. He gets this one to Boyd. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They send Green to the left on his own. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Jackson. Flush to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Jackson. Flushed out, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Jackson to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 2nd and 1.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time, and it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bills' 27-yard line.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And his kick is good. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Cincinnati, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not saving, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, clutch, I never switch, I never switch.
Since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex-slick, then hit with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things, pull out the VIP. Suck to a nut, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get...
Hello, everybody. It's the coach.
Ready, break. Hey, we got Mike 50, yeah? Watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag.
Get it. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete. Smith has it.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Bills are certainly happy to have a healthy Tyler Croft. Remember, he had a season-ending foot injury last year with the Bengals in Week 5. So the Bills get him, and he re-injures that same foot in May in OTAs. But out there now and says he's feeling pretty good. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is McCoy. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan. And you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection. So you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield. So you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to Brown. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this 1st half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. They'll look to throw and nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now back to throw. He finds McCoy. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy.
Go now. Recon, 132 fighter, 30 base.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Complete to Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So two thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen. Can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number two, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. Kenny Britt, 34 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Ready. 90 Wolf.
He'll look to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And the grab by Croft. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. They'll look to throw here. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. He completes it to Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Set 50, plant. Watch a slant, watch a slant. Now.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's McCoy. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but it...
Let's go now. 10 Lobo. All day, baby. Big grip.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Kyle Van Noy, the Pats' leading tackler in their Super Bowl run, in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught by Brown. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back to throw. And that will be caught by Jones. He's got a Buffalo touchdown.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Greystone travel. Shoot.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Watch out.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And John Brown's got it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's McCoy. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dante Hightower picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. And pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Devin McCourty brings him down. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man. It's Kenny Britt.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. Hey, I'm coming. Shoot.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Check back 50. Who that? Get it.
On play action, they'll throw. Open man, here's Foster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And 2 stop. X3. 218. Chop. Ready.
On 1st down, it's McCoy. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. They run the counter. McCoy. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the...
Ready? 15 line. 15 line. You don't want none? Now.
They'll run on 1st down. It's McCoy. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Caught by Jones. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Go. 60 out, go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And McCoy loses the football. And the Patriots have it.
No, possession's on. Possession's on. Come on, set. 18 Gator. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Set. 6-6. Pull it high. Under 10. Get it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds his target, John Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game,